Welcome to your SnowFit workout. Today we are going to work on our lower body strength, endurance, and core stability. So we are going to need a mini band as part of our activation. So a band that you can tie around your knees. And then for the main part of the workout, you're going to need a dumbbell. Today I'm using a 15, so something in that range of medium to heavy. Depending on what you've been doing, if you've been already training a lot, you might want to go on the heavier side. If you're just getting into it, you might want to try and go a little bit lighter. So gauge where you're at and pick an appropriate dumbbell for that. So let's get into it. Find your mini band. We're going to throw it around the knees, and we're going to start with some glute activation. Really important and part of any warm-up. So band is just around the knees, and we're going to go side step, side step. So 2 steps one way, 2 steps the other direction. We're going to go 10 times. Core is engaged. You're in that nice athletic position. Couple more here. Good. We're going to stand up and we're going to balance on one leg, and then we are going to go out at a 45-degree angle and bring it back in. We're going for 10. Now you're really going to feel it on that standing leg in the glute. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, you should be ready to switch. My glute is on fire. Other side, here we go, 45-degree angle out. Really nice, stable, core is engaged on that standing side. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. I want you to plant your feet in a good squatting stance. We're just going to do 10 body weight squats. Here we go, down, pushing the knees out, creating some resistance with that band. Chest is up, hips are low. 8, 9, 10. All right, let's take that band off. We're going to get into some dynamic mobility and open it up. So starting with one of my faves, it's a squat and fold. So we're going to reach up, fold forward, open up the hamstrings, turn the toes out, bring the hips down into a deep squat, reach up, flat back, press up. Let's go for 5 more. Fold, coming down into that squat, open up the hips, reach, press up strong through the heels. 3, 2 more. Nice and slow, working on our mobility, getting a little deeper with every rep. Last one here. Good, coming up. We're gonna do the same thing, going into a deep lunge, planting one hand on the ground, opening up, open that T-spine, open up the hip, come back down into a high plank, engage the core, step forward, other side, rotate open. High plank, other side. So keeping it dynamic but not rushing. Warming up, activating. Couple more here. Last one. Okay, so I want you to step forward. We're coming up to standing from that high plank, and then we're gonna go into a step forward, lunge, and reach. So I'll show you what I mean. We're stepping forward, reach it up, getting some shoulder mobility, step back, other side. Okay, so we're alternating legs for 10. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we're going to open up the hamstrings. So we're going into a single leg deadlift. So I want everyone to come up on one leg, reach, And then we're kicking the heel back, hinging at the hip, balance, and come through, reach with the leg. Out and through. If you're feeling a little wobbly on these, that's okay. You will get better. One more on this side. Woo. Good, let's go other side. So coming up, arms up, and kick it back. And kick straight leg. Three. 4. And 5. Good. All right, coming down, we're gonna fire up the core. So I want you to come into a high plank, and then we're gonna drop down onto the elbow, open up side plank, reach it up, come through middle plank, rotate other side, okay? So we're alternating side to side for 10, nice and slow, keep the hips lifted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, 10. We're gonna push up back into that high plank, and we're gonna bring our knee to our elbow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and come on up. Okay, you should be warm now. We are gonna get into our warm-up, so I'll give you a second to grab your dumbbell and get ready to go. Pause. Okay, so you should have that medium to heavy dumbbell with you now. I also grabbed a mat because one of these exercises we will be kneeling for, so you might want something to put under your knees. So we're gonna get into it. We have 3 exercises we're gonna do in a circuit. So we will go through them. Our tempo for this first one is gonna be 3, 1, explode up. So I'll show you what I mean by that. When we are doing exercises, there is a specific tempo that we want to use depending on our goal. This one is to build strength, so we are going with this 3-1 tempo. So here's our exercise, a single leg RDL. So we're hinging at the hip just like we did in our warm-up, down for 3, hold for 1, explode up, come up fast. Now we are holding something heavy, so it may not feel very explosive, but the point is that you're quickly recruiting those muscle fibers by trying to push the floor away really quickly. Okay, so we're gonna do 8 per leg. We're gonna get into it. So before you even start your hinge, go onto one leg, stack the ribs over top of the hips, engage the core, and go for your hinge. 1, 2, 3, 1, explode up. Good. 7 more. 4, halfway there, trying to keep that hip closed and square. 5, 6, 7, 8, switching legs and switching hands. Notice that the dumbbell is in the opposite of the standing leg. Here we go for 3. 3, really explode up. 4, good, exhale on the way up. 5, 6, 7, 8. Awesome. Okay, we're gonna go into a step back lunge with a rotation. So with this one, really important that your knee and your toe stay pointing forward and the rotation is coming from opening up the hip, okay? So we're gonna hold our dumbbell up here. We're gonna step back and across. My knee and toe is forward, and then I come back up, drive the knee through. All right, again, we're doing 8 here. 1, 2, 3, same sort of tempo here. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Starting to feel that glute that we warmed up. Fire up with this one. All right, here we go. Knee up, step it back. 1, 2, 3, check on that knee. 4, 5, 6, woo! 7, 8, good job. Okay, so this is where that kneeling exercise comes in. I'm gonna show you one here first. So again, we're gonna take our dumbbell, holding it close to the chest. We're gonna step one foot up, coming up, keeping the hips low, step back down, other side. So we're alternating which leg we push up with, all right? We're gonna go for 10. Here we go. Keep the hips low, chest is up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, 10, and stand up. Good, okay, take a little breather, put that dumbbell down, shake out the legs. We're gonna do 2 more rounds, but I want you to take a little break. All right, we are back for round 2. Grab your dumbbell. We're gonna start with those single leg RDLs again. So coming onto one leg, we're hinging at the hip, stacking everything, engaging the core before we start moving, and then slowly lowering down for 3, hold, explode up. Really pushing the floor away from you as you come back up to standing. One more. Switching sides. Set yourself up for success before you start moving, and go for it. Good, stay focused on what you're doing. Two more solid reps. Good work. Coming into those step back lunges, bring your dumbbell up close to your chest, onto one leg, and back. Knee comes up. Rotating open with the hip, not with the knee. Five, 6, 7, 8. Other side. Here we go. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good job. Coming down into our kneeling. Dumbbell comes up, step it up. Keeping those hips low. 3, 4, not rushing through. 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more. Stay with it. And stand up, good. All right, time for another break. We have one more round left after this. And here we go, round 3, let's do it. Grabbing that dumbbell right into those single leg RDLs, let's go. 3, keep it slow. Explode back up. 2 more. Nice work. Let's switch sides. And go for it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep that hip square. The lifted hip pointed to the floor. 6, 7, 8. Into lunges. Let's go. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Other side. 1, 2, 3. Pressing up strong through that front leg. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Beautiful. Come on down. Let's finish it off. Bring it up. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Keep the hips low. 4, 5, 6, 7. Feel that strong core holding you up. 8. 2 more. Last one. And bring it up. Awesome job. Take a little breather, grab some water, and we will see you to finish us off with that core lower body endurance circuit. Okay, we are back, finishing off strong with this little circuit. You can get rid of your dumbbell. We do not need it anymore. Take it off to the side. So we are just gonna run through, no rest, through this whole first round of the circuit. We're gonna take a 30-second break, and then we're gonna finish off with our second round. This is gonna be hard, you're gonna push through, okay? So we are in this together, we're getting stronger, making these legs stronger for those deep, long power runs. Here we go. We are starting off with 10 body weight squats. Come on, here we go. 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10. We are going into a step back lunge, knee drive. You can add a little hop, so I'll show you what I mean. We're going step back, drive the knee. If you want to make it a little tougher, you're going to step back, hop it up. All right, we are going 10 per leg. Here we go. Knee and toe pointing straight forward. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's switch legs right into it. Halfway. 2 more. Last one. Awesome job. We're going right into a lunge jump for 12. You can make these as tough or as easy as you want. The further you jump up, the harder they're going to be. Here we go for 12. Two more. Good. And then going into our classic squat jump for 10. Let's do it. Good squatting stance every single time you land. Halfway. Okay, coming into our walkout. I'm going to show you these first. We're going to fold forward, walk out, high plank, push up, jump forward, up, up, back down, push up, walk back, stand up, okay? There's a lot going on. I will walk you through it. Here we go for 5. Fold, walk out, push up, jump the feet up, coming up into a low squat, forward, back, jump back, push up, walk back. 4 more. Walk it out, push up, jump the feet forward, low jump, jump the feet back, push up, walk it back. Woo! Push up, jump, forward, back, back, push up again, walk it back. Number 3, push up, jump, push up, walk it back. 4, push up, jump, jump. We have 1 more. And down. Push up, jump, push up, walk it back. Awesome job. We are going to go into 3 core exercises now. Coming down, we're going into a bear crawl. I'll show you what that looks like. So pressing up, toes are curled under. And we're going opposite arm, opposite leg comes forward, all the way to the end of our mat, and then back. Okay, so we're keeping the belly button to spine, nice flat back. Ready? Press it up. And back, forward, back, forward, back. Beautiful. Coming into a elbow plank. Again, watch this one first. We're pressing up, going up and down. Other side. Very similar to those step-up squats. Here we go for 10, nice and slow to my tempo. 1, 2, 3, 4, strong core, level hips. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, knees down, Coming right onto your belly, last one. We're going into Superman's. So facing the floor, we're gonna lift the chest, lift the legs, come on up. Hold for 2 seconds, come back down. 2, engaging the core before we lift. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and pressing back, taking a break. Child's pose. Breathe. Bring that heart rate down. All right, we are back, last round of this workout. I want you to push through, push yourself. Think of yourself like last run of the day when you really want that last little bit of pow, okay? This is what we're getting stronger, this is what we're pushing for. So here we go, all together. We're starting with those body weight squats for 10, come on. Even though they are faster than usual and we're not using any weight, we're still putting form first. So sinking the hips, pressing up through the heels for 3 more. Last one. Good, going into our step back lunge with a knee drive, adding a hop if you have it in you. Here we go. Three more. Switching legs, step it back, drive it up. One more. Good job. Going right into those lunge jumps for 12. Let's go. Squat jumps. Here we go. 10. Five more. Good job. Walkouts. Remember these with the push up? Here we go. Fold. Walk it out. Push up. Jump the feet forward. Low squat jumps. Back down. Push up. Walk it back. Hinge all the way up. 4 more. Push up. Jump. Pushing up every time you get back into that plank. 2 more to go. Pushing through for the pow. 1 more. Let's do it. Strong push up. Good job. Coming down. We're going into that bear crawl. So make your way to the end of your mat. Curling the toes under. Press up, opposite arm, opposite leg comes forward. And back. Forward. Back it up. One more time. And back. Good, coming down into a plank. This is our push-up plank. Here we go, press up with one arm. Back down. 2 to my tempo. 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Coming down for our Supermans. Let's finish it off. Engage the core before you lift. Belly button to spine. Tighten the abs, lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2-second hold on the top. 7, 8, 9, 10. Pressing back right into child's pose. Take a nice deep breath. And come on up. That is your strength portion of your workout. Now Cami is gonna lead you through an awesome mobility to loosen you up after all that hard work. Awesome job, you guys.
Hi, welcome to your mobility session at SnowFit. We're gonna do some active stretching and then some passive stretching. This is a really simple routine that I love doing after a big workout or a day on a hill. You only need a mat, and we're gonna start on all 4. So hands underneath the shoulders and knees about hips width distance. We're gonna do a version of cat-cow that you might know, but this one here, we're gonna extend our leg onto the side, so find a long leg with the foot planted in the ground to help open up the inside of our thigh. So on your inhale, bring the tailbone and head up. And on your exhale, round up your back, press your belly button against your spine, the neck is relaxed. Inhale to open up. And then exhale to squeeze and press the hands into the mat. Keep going here for 5 at your own pace. And take just a minute to check in with how your body is feeling. So how the spine is moving. Do you have any tightness in your hips and your thighs? Feeling that with each rep, each inhale and exhale, you're creating a little bit more space in your body. Last one in here. And coming back to a neutral spine, we're going to switch side. Extending the opposite leg on the side, firmly planting the feet. And here we go. Inhale as you open up. Exhale, round the back. Press the feet into the mat. Observing if the left-hand side is different than the right. Especially if you have a dominant foot skiing or snowboarding, one side might be a little tighter, and it's just good to address that tightness. Keep going here for 4 more. Keep the awareness to the breath. So inhale as you open up, and then exhale as you round, pushing all the air out. Last one in here. Come back center, and then we're gonna bring one foot behind our hands here in the front, getting into a low lunge. We're gonna open the upper body because it gets quite tight when we're skiing and snowboarding, and also get some tough love to our hip flexor. So on your inhale, we're gonna bring the arms over the head, open up that hip flexor in the front, and on your exhale, the arms are gonna sweep back and then extend that front leg to go lengthen the hamstring. Inhale as you open up. Exhale, extend. Trying to keep the back straight and really hinging at the hips, so we're targeting those hip flexors. 4 more like this. Take your time, follow your breath. Last one. Next time you come in the front here, we're gonna point the tailbone towards the mat to really open that front hip flexor. You don't need to go all the way towards the front foot. You can stay quite straight over your leg, but really think to tuck your tailbone to open up that hip flexor. Option to interlace your finger and press your heart up towards the ceiling to really open that chest. Let's take 3 full deep breaths in here. Filling up your lungs with air, and then sending that breath to any tight spot. Let go of your hands. And now we're going to extend the front leg. Hands can go at the hips, trying to keep a long spine and really hinging at the hips to target the hamstring. Option 1, you stay here, toes are pointing towards the heart, and that you really feel the stretch. If you want to go a little deeper, you can bring your hands down onto the mat here, trying to keep a long spine. Last option, completely fold over your leg, let go here, and just breathe into the stretch. So any option that feels good for your body today, and remember that what feels good today might be completely different than tomorrow, and that's totally okay. We're going to take 3 more deep breaths in here. And then very slowly walk your hands back. Come onto the front of your foot. We're going to switch side. But as we're switching side, let's just do 1 more cat and cow to flush it out. And an opposite foot forward. Come into your low lunge, tucking the tailbone under, opening up that hip flexor. Stay here if you want. Option to interlace your fingers, open your chest up, and deep breath in here. Trying to relax your shoulders down, glide your shoulder blades down your back, wherever you are. Last breath. And slowly let go, extending that front leg. Hands can start on the hips, keeping a straight spine. Option to bring the hands lower down or completely fold over your leg. 3 deep breaths in here. And then slowly come back forward and go back into all fours. 1 cat-cow, inhaling fully. Exhale, press your hands into the mat, round up your back, neck is long, relax. And then come back to a neutral spine. Let your hips fall onto the side. We're gonna turn around and get onto our back for some nice stretching. Nice, relaxing, restorative stretching. So, you're down on your back, and we're gonna bring the feet about mat width distance, with the knees about 90 degrees. The arms can relax on the side. Let's just start with some windshield wipers. So bring the knees on one side, and then another. And check in with your low back. Giving a little bit of a massage to your hips and your back. Get that breath flowing again. Find your natural rhythm. Couple more like this. Come back to center. We're going to bring that right ankle over the left knee into a figure 4. Option to stay here if you feel very tight, right in here. Other option, bring the knee closer towards your chest and you can interlace your finger and your knee joint. And then just relax in here. I like to slowly rock from side to side, giving a little massage to my lower back. But you also can just stay still, even close your eyes, and send the breath to wherever it feels tight. We're going to stay here for 5 long, deep breaths. With each exhale, you're feeling your body slowly opening up, creating some space, relaxing into the pose. Can you relax your eyebrows, your eyes, your jaw, anything that doesn't need to be tensed? Last breath in here. The legs stay as they are. Bring the arms on each side. We're going to bring that foot back onto the mat and just move our hips a couple inches onto the right hand side. From here, you're going to drop the legs onto the left hand side, having the knee pointing up. So we're kind of this weird figure 4 shape onto the side. This is option 1. Option 2, your left hand could come grab your right ankle. And last option, if that's available for you today, you could even try to go grab opposite foot with the right hand. So have like a kind of a full close pose. Wherever you are, connect back to your breath and notice the sensations in your body. Take this opportunity to slow down. We have such a fast lifestyle, very, very exciting lifestyle, but do you also allow yourself to rest and restore? Couple more deep breaths in here. Feeling your belly expanding on your inhale and slowly relaxing on your exhale. And gently undo the thigh of your hands, coming back to center. We're going to bring both knees towards the chest. Give yourself a big hug, maybe rocking from side to side. And this time the right foot is going to go down onto the mat. Find that figure 4 with the left ankle. Option to stay here. Or bring the knee towards your chest, interlace your finger in your knee joint, and just breathe. And with each exhale, a little bit more tension, a little bit more stress and tightness is melting away from your body. Notice every little part of your body that doesn't need to be tensed. Maybe your foot, your toes. Maybe you can bring your shoulders towards the mat. Relax the back of your neck. Inviting your nervous system to calm down. And switch to rest and restore. Last full breath in here. Gently bring your arms on both sides of your mat. That foot is going to come back onto the mat. Bring the hips a little up to the left, and then slowly fall onto the right hand side. That left foot is going to come down onto the floor. The knee points up as much as your hip are allowing you to open up. Option to bring that right hand to your left ankle and the opposite side. It might be very different from one side to another, which is totally normal. And find whatever option feels good for you. And then let's go back to the breath. Tuning in to the sensation of lengthening, of opening up. Couple more breaths in here. And then very gently let go. Bring those knees back towards your chest. Give yourself a big hug. And then the knees can go on both sides of the body, a little bit more of a wider stance. You can rock from side to side. Option to go into happy baby. So bring the feet towards the ceiling, grab either the ankles or the outside edge of your feet. And just allow a last hip opener. You can stay still or move however it feels good. And then we're going to move into Shavasana. So both legs are going to go onto the mat, very long. Allow your spine to lengthen, maybe the neck here to extend onto the mat. Find a long back. Arms on both sides with the palm facing up. And here I invite you as this final pose to completely rest. So tune into the sensation of your body, how this practice benefits your body and your mind. Notice how the breath is flowing inside your body. Notice any points of heat. going to take 3 more deep breaths in here. Filling up your belly with air and feeling that air rising into your chest all the way to your collarbones. And then slowly feeling that air coming out of your body. One more time. And then last full deep breath. You can stay in this resting pose as long as you want. If you're ready to close the practice with me, slowly move onto the side and take all the time you need to come back into a sitting position. So here you go. This is your SnowFit session. We believe at SnowFit the power of the mix of strength, cardio, agility, but also restorative practice, mobility, and yoga to give you all the tools so you can feel confident on the hill. So we hope that you're joining us for the full program, and we'll see you very soon on the next session.